Hawks. Today is Monday, April 7th, 2025. My name is Carlos Sanchez.
And my name is Emma Campa. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may now be seated. For today's announcements, we will first look at our attendance.
Our attendance daily average for Friday was 94%. Our weekly attendance average is 95.58%. Let's try and reach 97% and be present in school every day.
Attendance matters, Hawks. Be here in school every day.
For our clubs and sports section, we have the following announcements. Support the Horizon Middle School cheerleading team by purchasing a jean pass for $10. This pass allows teachers and staff to wear jeans every Wednesday starting April 2nd. To participate, please wear a blue top or an autism awareness shirt with your jeans. Jean passes can be purchased by any cheerleader or in room 320. Thank you for your support.
Order your 2024 through 2025 yearbook, $30 with Miss Hernandez, room 317, cash only.
Hawks, we have some exciting news. Our symphonic band has earned the prestigious UIL Sweepstakes Award with superior ratings from all 6 judges and a clean sweep. This top honor reflects our students and teachers' hard work, passion, and dedication to music. Please join me in congratulating them on this incredible achievement.
We would also like to congratulate our wrestlers who got medals at the McGoffin Wrestling Tournament.
Congratulations to all of our National Junior Honor Society members: Abigail Ames, Adriana Fabella, Emma Cabrera, Chloe Estrada, Daniel Salcedo, Maciao Gutierrez, Brianna Garcia, Victoria Nevai, Brianna Gonzalez, Darlene Corrales, Evan Carmona, and Zoe Gonzalez. Thank you to all the teachers and staff that donated goodies and made our induction ceremony special.
Thank you to all the students that volunteered to compete in the Spirit Stick Relay race at the Star Pep Rally. The students that will be representing our classes represented our classes for 6th grade was Mauricio Ruiz, Areli Perez, and Debony Quintana. 7th grade, Esteban Murga, Jordan Dominguez, and Abel Camacho. And for 8th grade, Evan Martinez, Eva Valdez, and Jonathan Luna.
Students and teachers are allowed to wear a purple shirt to show support for our military students. Make sure you are still following the dress code. On this National School Librarian Day, we express our sincere gratitude to Miss Melby, our invaluable school librarian. Her dedication extends beyond fostering a love of reading and enhancing learning through technology and makerspace initiatives.
She also provides crucial support for our technology infrastructure, including Chromebook checkout, troubleshooting, repair ticket, submissions, management of cows, computers on wheels, and guidance on the best practices for Chromebook and cow usage. Furthermore, she empowers both teachers and students with the necessary knowledge to power wash devices when necessary.
In addition, she teaches a journalism class. Her commitment to creating a welcoming and enriching environment is deeply appreciated by our entire educational community. It is important to always be in dress code on a daily basis. You must be wearing a solid black, gray, or white polo shirt that is tucked in at all times. Only natural colored hair is allowed.
On Thursdays, you're allowed to wear college or military shirts. And don't forget to show your Hawk spirit on Fridays. Remember, no hoodies or torn jeans are allowed on campus. We always want to dress for success.
Let's go to Studio 2 with Miss Reese.
Good morning, Hawks. I hope you all are having a wonderful Monday morning. Thank you all for being here. Teachers, we just want to remind you that we are having our faculty meeting today after school in the library. Also, teachers, please don't forget to view your walkthroughs and coaching cycles in Eduphoria. We will be having our RLA STAR test this Thursday and Wednesday for our A students that are going to Tulsa for their drone competition. So make sure, students, that you are getting plenty of rest, a good breakfast, and arrive to school ready for your test. We will be having our last Saturday camp this Saturday, April 12th. Saturday camp is from 8:30 to 12:30. Students, if your teachers tell you to come, you must be there. Saturday camp is mandatory. Breakfast and transportation will be provided. Please see our website for those bus routes. Great big shout out to all of our teachers and students who attended our Saturday camp. Teachers, please give Sylvia your attendance list so students can get their incentive. Congratulations to our wrestlers for competing at the McGoffin Wrestling Tournament this weekend. They have several students who are currently undefeated. Good job, guys. As always, cell phones and earbuds must be turned off and out of sight. If it is seen, heard, or being used, it will be picked up and a $15 fee will be charged. Our focus is on your learning, and these devices are distractions. Don't forget that if you have excessive absences, you and your parents can be taken to court. This includes nest time. Don't be one of those students. Make sure that you come to class every day, that you report to each of your periods, every single period, on time, all the time. Because even just missing one class does count as an absence. Our campus vision is building resilient achievers as our leaders, and we can reach our vision by following our PBIS Hawk core values. Be responsible, be respectful, be safe, and be present. Students, some examples of being responsible is taking your time while you're taking your STAR test and reading each question thoroughly. Don't rush through it. Use your testing strategies and graphic organizers that your teachers have shown you and find that evidence to prove your answer. Never forget that you are loved here at Horizon Middle School. We are super happy that you are here each and every day. And if someone hasn't told you they love you today, Hawks, I'm telling you I love you and I hope you have a great day. Every day in every way, you are getting better and better, so don't stop reaching for your goals. The decisions you make today affect you tomorrow, so always make those great decisions. Have a great day, Hawks. Now let's go back to Studio One with our anchors.
Thank you, Miss Reese.
Next, we have our counselors, Ms. Gutierrez and Ms. Gomez, with our SEL lesson. Take it away, counselors.
Good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful day and great for you to be back on this Monday morning. We had interesting weather. We went from windy sandstorms to a lot of rain this weekend and colder temperatures, but hopefully we'll enjoy some spring weather this week. So let's get started with our SEL lesson. Just a quick review. Last week we talked about vaping and the dangers of vaping and the effects it has on your body. Don't forget. Again, don't forget. I said it 3 times. Don't forget the dangers that it has or causes to your body and to your brain. Remember, your brains are still developing and your bodies are still developing. Remember the ending part that Ms. Gutierrez spoke about? Constant use of vaping can cause you to lose up to 8 IQ points. You are basically giving yourself brain damage. So today we're going to talk about friendship. Friendship is something that we deal with a lot. Sometimes there's conflict within friends. Sometimes we stop being friends. Sometimes we move on or we add new friends in our lives. So let's talk about what friendship is. So friendship means having friends that care about you because friends help each other and stand up for you. Friendship means to have trust in one another and to have someone to rely on. Now, standing up for one another in our world does not mean fighting for one another. There's a difference. Standing up for one another is having that support, being able to rely on you. And yes, helping the person when they're in help, but that doesn't come at the expense of hurting someone else, especially physically. So what can friendships give you? Fun, ways to share feelings, learn new skills. You learn stuff from one another, understanding and support, ways to feel needed and useful. And you can be yourself. So with a true friend, you can be truly who you are. If you hide who you are with a friend, then that's not a true friendship. What do I mean? So let's say you're one of the few that likes K-pop, or maybe a lot of you like K-pop, but you can't share that with your friends because they'll make fun of you. Then that's not a true friendship, because you have to be able to be yourself regardless of your likes and dislikes, because we're all different. So what makes a good friendship? Honesty, respect, understanding, tolerance, and trust. So honesty. Friendship is based on honesty. This is what makes friends trust each other. Without it, friends wouldn't trust each other nor let each other borrow or tell each other things. Now, honesty is very important in a friendship because we see this a lot. If a friend that cares about you tells you something and shares something with you, now, if it puts them at risk or they're being harmed in some other way, safety always comes first. We break that honesty. We break that confidence. But if it's something like I have a crush on the person I sit next to in science class, that means we keep that to ourselves. We don't share it with everybody. The rule is safety first. If we're being harmed or hurt in any way, we tell. We tell the trusted adults. But if it's something that needs to be kept in confidence, like who your crush is, we don't tell. Remember boy code and girl code. Respect. Respect is a good thing to have in a friendship. It shows you who your friends are and good manners and attitude. So what does that mean? When we have good manners, we don't speak ugly to each other. We don't use curse words at each other. We had a situation, or we've had situations where you say, well, we're just playing, and we call each other the B word or other ugly names. No, that is not playing. That is not being a friend. And you can say, well, that's how we play or get along. No, because you're crossing the line of disrespect and somebody is going to get their feelings hurt. We always show respect with one another. That means we don't curse at each other. We don't hit each other. We don't call each other ugly names. Remember, respect is also one of our core values. So that is something we should carry throughout the day when we're dealing with adults on campus, such as our administrators, our monitors, who are very important. They're here to help us. Our cafeteria staff, administrators, counselors, and one another. When you are in this school, you're supposed to show respect at all times. And sometimes respect, even if you're upset or angry, just means staying quiet, letting the anger or the frustration pass. Remember? Always use your manners. Excuse me, thank you. And having a good attitude. That means we come to school not being negative, like we don't want to be here. No, we want to be here because you're here to learn. And the things you pick up here, you're going to use later on in life. So now I'm going to pass it on to Ms. Gutierrez, and she's going to finish talking to you about manners, starting with understanding one another.
Good morning, Hawks, and we will continue with our understanding. This portion of it is understanding. It is a way to show that we care and we pay attention for our friends when they need something or someone to talk to. And a lot of times, this can be something as simple as when your friend is talking to you, you take the time to listen. Just don't interject. Just wait till they have finished their thought, because then that gives them the impression and the idea that what they have to say is important enough for you to stop, listen, and understand. And then we have things like tolerance. In a friendship, tolerance is very important, because with tolerance, everyone is in society feels valued and respected. So we tolerate each other and we respect each other's races, cultures, whatnot. And that's going to help us with our friendships. And then trust, as Ms. Gomez said, we need to be honest with each other and have trust. So having trust in a friend is the most important thing, because we can base on each other, and we can trust each other, and we can share good and bad moments with each other. Trust is super important. And we see a lot of that in the counseling center, where someone comes in and they said, I had this very best friend, and I've had this friend forever, and I've trusted that person. So I shared really personal things with that one person and no one else. And before I know it, everybody knew. And so if you are that friend that's sharing, be cautious what you do share. If you are that friend that is receiving information that's very personal, make sure that you keep it to yourself, because they're trusting you enough to share that information that you need to keep it to yourself and not be that gossiper who spreads all kinds of rumors and things. That's going to cause a lot of chaos, but then you've also broken your trust with that friend. And gaining trust back, you can gain that trust back, but it is hard. It is hard to do so. So just be on the side where you be that good friend and you be trustworthy. So in reflection, what are qualities that we value in a friendship? What kind of qualities do you value? And it should be some of those that we talked about: being tolerant, being honest, having that trust and that capacity to trust in someone else. And in what ways are you a good friend? So this is time for you to reflect on your inner self. Look at yourself in the mirror every day and say, am I a good friend? Have I been a good person today? And there's nothing wrong with just sharing kindness, scattering kindness to everyone. It is very kind to just walk down the hall and say good morning to someone. You never know if you're the person that's making that change or difference in someone else's life. So this is all for our friendship portion for today for the SEL. What I do want to remind you is through your PE, Health, and Kate, you all received permission slips for our presentation that's going to be coming up soon. Please make sure that you get those in, whether you are participating or not. There's an area there where your parents can sign that they disagree. And then if you happen to have any of the telehealth from Project Vida, those forms, go ahead and get them into your teachers, and they'll get them to us as well. And then one last thing, Hawks, I know we are right around the bend, and it's time for our STAR exams. They start this coming week. Do your best. Listen to what Miss Reese and your teachers are telling you as far as your strategies, taking your time, breathing. Just take those deep breaths before you get started with the exam so you can center and focus yourself. We want you to do well, but we also want you to do well so that next year, when we are setting your schedules, you can be sure to get those 3 fun classes that you want. And that 8th graders, that goes into high school as well. The counselors will look at it and say, do they need some improvement classes that will support and help them, which is okay, but why not get the fun classes that you want? So those are things to keep in mind. Hawks, make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Choose wisely. And now back to Studio One with our anchors. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Gutierrez and Ms. Gomez. This concludes our morning announcements.
Teachers, remember to follow the 5-step plan. Please check the students for dress code. That's all for today.
Have a great day, Hawks.